All right, Biology Lab Manual, the Chicago School of Professional Psychology. This is the biology lab that we will be doing. Lab 1, molecules and their movement. Molecules and their movement, lab report form. That's what we will be doing in Lab 1. For Lab 1, we will be needing 46 chicken eggs. The experiment requires 4 eggs to complete, but the eggs are fragile and slippery, so we're advised to prepare 6 eggs in the first experiment. This is what we will be needing for the first lab. 45 containers, corn syrup, vinegar string, metric ruler, aluminum foil, tape, access to a refrigerator, access to a sink. In this lab, we will be dealing with the movement of molecules. The movement of molecules analyzes all movement in living forms. This lab touches on important ways that molecules move both on the scale of individual cells and in the global biosphere. The movement of the molecules through ecosystems is intrinsically connected to life everywhere on the planet. The fundamental unit of life is the biological cell. Cells are vitally dependent upon the ability to take in nutrients and expel waste on the molecular level. This lab provides you with the opportunity to develop the first-hand understanding of molecular motion in a biological system. There are 2 parts to this experimental phase. The experimental phase and the analytical section in this lab. The first experimental phase takes between 24 to 48 hours. In this phase of the experiment, you will immerse eggs in vinegar to observe a chemical reaction. To observe how chemical reaction has recently become a threat to some oceanic species due to climate change. The second experimental phase takes between 24 to 60 hours. In this phase, you will use the still raw but now deshelled egg as a means to investigate how the movement of water across membranes is affected by the concentration of solutes and temperature. To complete the lab, fill out the editable lab report form available for your class by completing the required calculation tables and responding to the report questions with the report forms. In the analytic component of this lab, you will conduct some independent background research, apply essential scientific concepts related to measurement uncertainty, summarize your observation, and explain your results. If you are in an online course, please submit your completed lab report to the editable format. And this is what we will be doing. This will be 46 days for this experiment. 46 chicken eggs. The experiment requires 4 eggs to complete. And basically, this is a rundown of the materials again. And we'll be back with the start of the experiment.